Hi, I'm Jason. In today's video, let us delve into a very interesting topic, the financial aspect of buying a new or resale condo. Today, we will explore the key factors that can help you make an informed decision. Let's dive right in. Firstly, let's understand quickly the life cycle of property. A property's life cycle consists of 5 stages: construction, price growth accelerates, price growth stagnates, price growth declines, and finally, demolition. During construction stage, first buyers are likely to benefit from price increase as developer sales hit certain milestones. In the first 4 to 5 years of construction, a new project will usually see several stages of price increase as the average market price of Singapore's property increase year on year. Consider this scenario. If you were to purchase a new condo today, 2 to 3 years later, what do you think would be the new launch price in the same area? It is very likely to be higher due to increasing land costs, material costs, and labor costs. At that point of time, the balance units of your condo, if any, is likely to see an increase in price as developers try to match the latest new launch prices. As the project approaches TOP, price growth usually accelerates, providing an opportunity for higher returns as new buyers are more inclined to offer a premium to buy your brand new unit without having to wait. And we want to be in this phase to maximize our returns. However, after the hype surrounding the TOP phase subsides, price growth gradually stagnates as newer projects overshadow older developments. Over time, as a property ages, price growth may decline and eventually it might face demolition or redevelopment. Next, why buy new projects and buy early? Buying new projects early can offer several advantages. Firstly, progressive payments allow you to save on interest compared to a resale property. Additionally, buying early in a new development enables you to build up and earn interest on your CPF. Lastly, being an early buyer can also provide an opportunity to benefit from price increases as the developer achieves certain sales milestones. It is a common trend to see developers raise the price of their balance units along the construction period as more units are sold. As we expect new launch prices to hit new benchmark in later years, developers will also try to match the price of their balance unit close to the new launch prices. When it comes to buying a new and resale property, new and resale owners have different start points. What do we mean by that? Let's consider a scenario where you buy into a new launch at $2,400 per square foot. 5 years later, when the project reaches TOP, the price could potentially appreciate by around $500 per square foot. In comparison, resale buyers entering the market at that time would need to purchase at $2,900 per square foot while you cash out. Resale buyers will likely face 3 outcomes. Gains, if any, may be lesser than first buyers. Possibility of first buyers undercutting them. Assuming you are a resale owner who bought your property at $2,900 per square foot and looking to make a gain of $200 per square foot, you will need to sell at around $3,100 per square foot. However, first buyers could undercut you by selling lesser at $3,000 per square foot and still make a very good profit. And lastly, with resale properties, we face uncertainty when prices will stagnate as the property grows older. Next, let's explore the impact of interest rates on the monthly installments for a new launch property. Assuming a loan of $1 million and a first stage payment of 5%, the difference in monthly installment between a 2% interest rate and a 4% interest rate becomes evident, a mere $66 difference. At various milestones, the installment difference increases. This highlights the potential advantage of buying a new launch property when interest rates are high, as the lower monthly installments can provide financial relief and allow you to build your savings during that 4 to 5 years of waiting. Next, wage increase is usually larger than the higher installment. Another benefit of buying new launch is that it allows you to build your income during the 4 to 5 years of waiting. What you may observe is that wage increase is usually larger than the higher installment. Let's take a look at the scenario below. If interest rates remain at 4% at the time of TOP, the increase in monthly installment amounts to $1,001. However, assuming a combined income of $16,000, increasing at 2% annually over 5 years, the monthly income would have risen by $1,665. This demonstrates that wage increase often outpaces the higher installment, making it more manageable for buyers. Now, let's take a look at some examples. Analyzing recent examples such as Martin Modern, Jadescape, Park Esta, Sterling Residences, and Seaside Residences, we find that predicting price trends in a resale market can be challenging. While some properties experience price dips after TOP, others continue to see price increases. This makes it difficult to determine when prices will turn in the resale market. Comparatively, new sales projects like Jadescape and Seaside Residences showed continued price appreciation after TOP. In this example, Martin Modern obtained its TOP in Q2 2021. In Q4 2017, we observed that developers started to increase the selling price of its balance units, allowing first owners to achieve substantial capital gains over the years before TOP. The average selling price dipped for a few quarters after TOP and recovered in 2022. It is difficult to gauge when prices will turn in the resale market. Jadescape obtained its TOP in Q4 2022. In Q4 2019, we observed that developers started to increase the selling price of its balance unit, allowing first owners to achieve substantial capital gains over the years before TOP as well. And here, the average selling prices continued to climb after TOP. Park Esta obtained its TOP in Q3 2022. In Q3 2019, we observed that developers too started to increase the selling price of its balance unit. The average selling price appeared to be coming down slightly after TOP. Sterling Residences obtained its TOP in Q2 2022. In Q1 2019, we observed that developers started to increase the selling price of its balance units as well. The average selling price increased after TOP, but appeared to be coming down slightly. Lastly, Seaside Residences obtained its TOP in Q1 2021. In Q3 2017, developers started to increase the selling price of its balance unit, allowing first owners to achieve great capital gains over the years before TOP. The average selling prices have continued to make huge gains after TOP. That concludes today's video on whether you should buy a new or resale condo. We explored the life cycle of property, the advantages of buying new projects early, the differences between new and resale owners, the impact of high interest rates, the balance between wage increases and higher installments, and the predictability of price trends. I hope this information helps you make an informed decision. Thank you for watching, and remember to do thorough research and consult professionals before making any major investment. If you find what you see useful, do like and subscribe. Once again, I'm Jason from Hartons, and if you have any real estate needs, feel free to reach out to me at 9675-0796. Thank you, and see you in the next video.